I'm from the city is still. I'm from the city is still.
Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. My name is Anthony. I appreciate you joining me for another one of these sports card videos. Guys, today I want to talk about one of the newest sets that is due to be dropping here any day. Super pumped about it. Hoops 2021 is upon us, guys. We have all of the information and I'm about to share it all with you. But before we get there, guys, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And when we get there, we're doing slabs or cash. That means you'll have the opportunity to choose between my graded cards or my cold hard cash. Also, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up for me, it lets YouTube know that I'm doing great content and it'll push it out to more people. I'd surely appreciate that. But without further ado, guys, let's jump in to the topic of this video. Guys, we got brand new information on 2021 Hoops basketball, and coming off of 1920 Hoops premium stock, going back to paper, not as excited. Starting to feel a little more milk. You know, I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Clearly, because Panini keeps doing it to us. But you know what? I'm kind of looking forward to the milking because I started scrolling and I was like, oh, hello there, LaMelo Ball in your Charlotte Hornets jersey. Why? You would look very nice in my personal collection. And LaMelo said, absolutely, Anthony. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm getting ready to drop on February the 3rd. So you need to run out to the Walmarts. You need to run out to the Targets. You need to hit up Panini.com. And you need to pick up some of these paper Hoops cards. And, you know, honestly, like, I've been a Hoops fanboy ever since, like, the 80s, 90s. Because, like, when you grow up and you're not loaded with cash, you know, sometimes you end up with the lower end products whenever you go to the store and you buy cards. And Hoops was one of those sets that I picked up a lot as a kid because we could afford it. So just as I was saying, like this is what the base rookie card is going to look like. It's very, in my opinion, aesthetically pleasing. I really like the way this looks. This is what a parallel is going to be like. This is a blue explosion. So as you see, there's like little star prisms all around it. And this is what you would typically expect, you know, from a Hoops parallel on the paper side, at least. Now, when you get into the premium stock, man, can you imagine what some of these cards are going to look like in premium stock? Because right now, as I'm looking at it in its base paper form, all I keep thinking of is, how much cooler is this going to look in premium stock? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm huge on premium stock. I actually have one hanger box left that I'm not letting myself rip because since it's the very first year of premium stock, if it becomes anything at all, you know, I'd kind of like to have at least a little something investment-wise. But yeah, guys, I'm really big fan of Hoops. I think as far as like the paper products, it's one of the best of the lower tier. This is a very classic set, guys. There's a lot of people like me that grew up in the 80s and the 90s that, you know, may come from lower income households that like Hoops is like, this is nostalgia for them, guys. This is like the people who, you know, now grow up and are rocking the Champion. Whereas like when I was growing up, if I'd have rocked some Champion at school, I probably got made fun of, but now Champion's cool, you know? And that's kind of the same with this set. And I can't wait to show you something that is in this set, guys. It's super awesome. Speaking of something back in the day that didn't have very much value, that wasn't very cool, how about the throwback tribute in Hoops this year? It goes all the way back to the 89, 90, 91 Hoops era, which the 90 Hoops is literally one of the cheapest products that you can buy and rip as far as wax right now. Last time I was at the LCS, I picked up about 5-6 packs for $1 a piece, and I was going MJ hunting, guys. That's what I was doing, is trying to find gradable Jordans on the low that I could send in and, you know, potentially get, you know, gem mint 10s, 9s, those type of things. But does this, being that they're bringing this style back, does that mean that these cards, these Hoops cards from the 90s, which have very little value unless it's like a graded Michael Jordan or someone's rookie. And even at that point, it needs to be graded because it's still not that, you know, in demand of a card. Is this going to change that? Does that mean like the sealed price of these sets is going to go up in value? Because like I said, you can get packs for $1 a piece, guys. Is that going to change now that it's official that this exact style is going to be in the brand new set? I don't know. That's just something that I'm thinking. You know, it's the new retro inspired thing. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you look into the jersey world, I'm a really big jersey guy. I used to be an avid collector of jerseys. Now, when they put out the throwback jersey, that becomes one of the most in-demand jerseys every single year, you know, and some years teams will actually switch it up, so they're not using the same throwback jersey every year. They might use one from a different generation, and that's kind of what Panini has done really well to a certain extent with some of their products, you know, especially what they're doing right now with this brand new Hoops product, you know, bringing back that classic 1990 card that guys like me are like, man, I remember when I pulled this when I was down at the Kmart when I was a kid, you know what I mean? And that Michael Jordan came out and I lost it, and it was like one of my favorite cards because back when I was a kid, this is kind of what cards look like, guys. They weren't real sexy. You know what I mean? We didn't have prisms and the selects and the optics and all the crazy stuff we have now. You know what I mean? This was the type of stuff we have. So like for me, an 80s and 90s kid, this is nostalgia. So I'm wondering, does that make that original set from those generations raise in value? But let's look at some of the inserts here. I really like this high voltage. It's really slick looking, but again, looking at the card, I just keep thinking, how much cooler is that going to look in the premium stock? Like imagine this premium stock in hollow, you know what I mean? Like imagine how much more this like lightning or whatever the heck is behind him is going to like really pop and just look really awesome in the premium stock. And honestly, what are these 90s cards going to look like in premium stock? That's going to be pretty slick too. You know what I mean? Bringing my childhood into, you know, the 2021s, that'd be sick. This little hypnotized shebang right here looks pretty nice. Okay, so high voltage, hypnotized, and prime twins. These are only going to be hobby exclusive inserts. So if you're getting it retail, you will not have access to those. So that sucks. But then again, like you want to make sure that you're getting, you know, good value for the hobby boxes too, you know, so you want to have stuff to chase in there. That's a lot more rare. So we're going to have the court sides again. They do have that in this year's product. So they're bringing that back. They're bringing back the lights, camera, action. You know, whenever I first saw this right here, and without even reading lights, camera, action, I'm thinking like, Hoops, is this rookies and stars? You know what I mean? Because of the big star. So I don't know that I like the star. I mean, it's cool looking, you know what I mean? I like the design, but it, like kind of at first glance, I was thinking, is this rookies and stars or am I looking at Hoops? And they have a huge checklist for autographs again, guys. That would be pretty sick to pull an Allen Iverson, so you can get some goats of the game in their checklist. They're also going to bring back the Rise and Shine mem cards and the rookie sweaters. Rookie sweaters are like one of my favorite type of cards. They're so cool, guys. I'll pop one up on the screen for you so you can see what it is. Those are only in the winter boxes, and the winter boxes also have the cards that kind of have like the snowflakes and stuff on them. I'll also put one of those up on the screen just so you can see what they look like. But the rookie sweaters are awesome. Basically, it's like ugly Christmas sweaters that the actual rookies have worn. So that's pretty awesome. So the hobby boxes is going to have 2 autographs and 24 inserts / parallels. That is 2021 Hoops. It will be dropping here, guys, within the next week. So I wanted to give you guys an overview of everything that you can be looking for. I appreciate you watching this. Until the next video, may God bless you, and I hope you take it easy.